Your dog is asleep on the floor. His legs start twitching. He makes small sounds, soft, low, almost like words he cannot say. You wonder, is he chasing something in a dream? The obvious answer is yes. But science discovered something far stranger and far more profound than you expected. Before we ask whether animals dream, we need to understand what dreaming actually is. Dreaming happens during a specific phase of sleep called REM, rapid eye movement. During REM, your brain becomes almost as active as when you are fully awake. The body goes nearly paralyzed to stop you acting out whatever you are dreaming. Scientists first discovered REM sleep in humans in 1953, and immediately the question was asked, do animals have REM too? The answer was yes. Almost every mammal tested showed clear REM sleep cycles. But having REM is not the same as dreaming. Dreaming means the brain is replaying memories, constructing a mental scene, and proving that an animal was doing that would take another 50 years of science. In 2001, at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, two neuroscientists changed everything. They placed rats in a maze and mapped exactly which neurons fired as each rat ran each section of the route. Then that night, they kept watching the rats' brains while they slept. The exact same neurons fired in the exact same order. The rat was dreaming about running the maze, and the neural replay was so detailed, the scientists could identify exactly where in the maze the rat dreamed it was. This was the first direct, measurable scientific proof that animals dream, not just sleep, not just REM, actual memory replay, actual dreams. So what about your dog? Dogs enter REM sleep about 20 minutes after falling asleep. Small dogs dream more often than large dogs, but large dogs have much longer dreams. According to Harvard sleep researcher Dr. Deirdre Barrett, dogs most likely dream about you. They probably replay activities they did with their owners, walks, games, reunions at the door. The twitching legs, the soft barks, those are the dream playing out in the body. Cats are even more fascinating and, honestly, a little unsettling. In the 1960s, French neuroscientist Michel Jouvet modified the brains of sleeping cats. He disabled the mechanism that keeps the body paralyzed during REM sleep. The cats began physically acting out their dreams, while still completely asleep. They stalked invisible prey. They hissed at enemies no one else could see. Their eyes were closed the entire time. Jouvet proved cats dream as vividly and physically as humans, maybe more so. Birds dream too, but their dreams serve a completely different purpose. Zebra finches learn their songs by listening to adults during the day, but here is what surprised researchers. The birds practice those songs while sleeping. The exact same neurons that fire when a bird sings also fire in perfect sequence while it sleeps. The bird is not just dreaming about the song, it is rehearsing it, running it over and over in its mind. This means some animals use dreams not just to process the past, but to prepare for the future. And then there is the octopus. The octopus is an invertebrate, an animal whose brain evolved completely separately from mammals and birds. For decades, scientists assumed only mammals and birds were capable of dreaming. Then, in 2021, researchers filming sleeping octopuses noticed something extraordinary. The octopus began rapidly changing color, while completely motionless and asleep. Red, then pale, then spotted, then striped, all within seconds. Those patterns matched the exact colors octopuses display when hunting or hiding while awake. The octopus was almost certainly replaying a hunt from earlier in the day. An animal with a completely different kind of brain, dreaming the same kind of dreams. This suggests dreaming may not be a feature of one type of brain, but something evolution discovered multiple times independently. Ancient humans noticed all of this too. In caves across Europe, Asia, and Africa, they painted animals in strange, twisted positions, curled, spiraled, frozen mid-motion, positions that look unmistakably like sleeping, or something deeper than sleeping. The Chauvet cave paintings in France are over 30,000 years old. Some researchers believe certain scenes there depict animals in states of altered consciousness. Our ancestors had no neuroscience, no EEG machines, no labs. But they watched animals constantly. They lived alongside them. They knew their behaviors like family. Aristotle, writing in ancient Greece around 350 BC, stated it plainly: animals dream. He wrote that dogs, horses, and oxen all showed unmistakable signs of dreaming during sleep. He was right. 2,000 years before the science finally proved it.
So what does all of this tell us? It tells us that dreaming is not a uniquely human experience. From rats to dogs to cats to birds to octopuses, the evidence is overwhelming and consistent. Dreams appear to serve the same core function across species: processing experience and strengthening memory. The rat runs the maze again in its sleep to lock in the memory. The bird rehearses the song. The dog relives the walk with you. Every dream is a mind digesting the day, making sense of what it experienced. And that raises the real question. If animals dream, and the science now overwhelmingly says they do, what else is happening inside their minds? What do they feel? What do they remember? What do they fear? The borders of animal consciousness are far wider than we ever assumed. Every time we look closely at another species, we find more of ourselves looking back. Animals dream, and whatever they dream about, they wake up the same way we do, ready to go back to being alive. If you want to know what else is hidden inside the animal mind, subscribe to Sapiovore.